Alright, so I had recorded a video earlier, like at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's now 5 o'clock in the morning. The reason that video is not getting uploaded, it was like a literally 20-minute long video. But anyways, the reason that video is not getting uploaded is because it didn't save right. Literally I went back to play it to make sure I can upload it, and it literally said video cannot be played. So I was down in the car, so I came upstairs and I told my mom to let me see her iPhone so I can record this video, because I was like, I'm not going through that again. The last video I was gonna do, it was gonna be what if Deku had a plane quirk, or what if Deku had an earth quirk. Basically, the main element of that quirk was going to be vines. And it was a pretty nice fucking video, I think. But the reason I was going to do that is because of the background. It had like leaves and shit flying around him. And I couldn't find that photo. So now I have this photo, and I'm like, well, in this photo he has like these weird little squares behind him. And it gave me the idea of what if Deku had like a shield slash like barrier quirk. Oh, 500 special is gonna happen, but I want to have more of an idea of what I want to do for it. I am not canceling what if Deku is Jesus Christ, the son of Jesus Christ, because I like where that video is going, but I want to work on his powers. Like, I want to have some base idea of what I want to do for his powers before I make part 2 of that. But yeah, so this is what if Deku had like a shield quirk, I'm gonna call it, or what if Deku had a barrier quirk. And let's get right into the video. So we can start off at the hospital, and when Deku's being born, the doctors, it was a really complicated pregnancy, birth, or whatever you want to call it, because the doctors really couldn't get too close, because every time Deku every time the doctors went to get close, a barrier would pop up around Inko, not allowing the doctors to get close enough to help her. So the doctors had to help Inko from a distance, literally telling her to just push, stay calm, and shit like that. And Inko lost a lot of blood during that pregnancy, and she almost died, but she didn't, obviously, because I said almost. And they went along about their life to when Deku was 4, and he was announced to have a quirk. It was not awakened, but Go told Deku about his birth, and would say that, he has a barrier quirk or whatever. And the doctors was like, well, we can't put that on our papers until we see it happen, like until we see it activated. So Deku is announced to have a dormant quirk, but not be quirkless. So Deku literally goes about his life, so not getting bullied as much, because Ego would tell Bakugo and tell everybody that Deku does have a quirk. I literally almost lost my life because of this quirk, blah blah blah. And it would kind of die down the bullying, but not stop it all the way. He would get the nickname Dud instead of Deku. But I'm still gonna call him Deku just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like having to call him. I don't want to call him Dud. During this video. Oh fuck, man. Anyways, so yeah, nickname instead of Deku, Dud. But I'm gonna continue with Deku. So Deku goes about his life still getting bullied or whatever. And then he tries to activate his quirk in various ways, like jumping not off of super high places, but off of decently high places and summoning like a barrier to catch him. Having Bakugo even use his quirk on him to try to, activate a flight or flight response. But since he knew the attack was coming, it doesn't really work. So we can time skip to the sludge villain incident. And during the sludge villain incident, Deku finally reactivates his quirk and literally makes a bubble of green squares around him, basically. I'm tired. I'm really pressed about the fucking video I made earlier. I literally made it twice, basically, or more than twice. But I made it twice in long amounts, basically. But whatever, I'm not gonna drill on the past, whatever. Drill on the past. Anyways, so Deku. I'm too tired for this. Anyways, it's hella fucking late. I just really wanted to record because it's been fucking forever and I was in the mood to record today. And I wanted to catch myself in the mood to record before I'm not in the mood to record. Anyways, so Deku uses his quirk and literally makes like a shield around himself and then passes out. The shield is still there even though he is passed out because it doesn't take focus to make the shields. He was literally making the shields before he could even talk. So he literally is inside of a shield bubble, passed the fuck out. So All Might kind of props him up, kind of moves him. Hold on. Kind of props him up, kind of moves him off to the side, out of the way, cleans up the fucking mess, whatever, and jumps off. As he goes to fucking jump off, Deku wakes up and sees All Might, and he wants to ask the question. We all know what questions he asked, whatever. Can I become a hero, even though I'm quirkless? But instead, it's can I become a hero, even though my quirk is not activated, even though I don't know how to activate my quirk or whatever. All Might saying, well, I've seen you use your quirk and it seems to be a pretty good one. What do you mean it's not activated? And then, he turns into his skinny All Might form. And Deku goes to explain, I don't know how to use my quirk or whatever. I've never used it before. I haven't used it since I was 4. All Might once again saying, I literally found you inside of a fucking shield bubble, dude. You literally just used your quirk. What the fuck are you talking about? Deku being hella confused because he doesn't, like I said, he passed out. So he doesn't remember using his quirk or whatever. And All Might says, but with training or whatever, you have a quirk. It's not like you're quirkless. With training, I feel like you can become a good hero. And then the explosion goes off or whatever. And Deku, with some kind of newfound confidence, books it down the fucking stairs and runs towards the explosion. And when he sees the Bakugo inside of the sludge villain, he can't help but to move before his mind could even catch up, just like in the anime. So he's moving and he's running, and he chunks his backpack, but this time as he chunks his backpack, a green shield, it doesn't cover his backpack, but imagine it being right under his backpack, so small that you can't even see it. and it literally like flings, and he's thinking, like he's looking, and he's like, what's the only part that is tangible? And just like in the anime where like he throws his backpack and he aims for the eyes, this time when he throws his backpack, he aims for the eyes. The notebook still hits the eye or whatever, but this little, oh, my nose is clogged. This little green, I want to say rectangle kind of shape, or trapezoid or whatever. Yeah, trapezoid, I think it's the shape I'm thinking of. Trapezoid literally flies at the sludge of an eye and cuts it straight in fucking half. Like, no eye right there, no more type shit. So the sludge villain is literally screaming in fucking pain because his eye just got cut off. And Deku uses that time to try to get out Bakugo again, failing because he can't really grab at slime, equaling to All Might stopping to save him. But that's really it. Just All Might still having to save him. All Might, it doesn't really appear for Deku here and, say, do you want my quirk? Because if I was going to do that, I could. I would 100% could. But it would, I feel like it would make Deku a little overpowered. And being able to conjure an almost, I'm going to say indestructible, but almost indestructible shield, and also have all for one, all for one, or whatever the fuck it is, and still have all the quirks he gets on later on in the anime will just be way too overpowered. So he's not gonna get all for one, all one for all, one for all. He's not gonna get one for all. Yeah, because all for one is the bad guy. One for all. He's not gonna get one for all. In this. Anyways, yeah, All Might doesn't really appear, but All Might is interested in Deku. So for the training arc, Deku still goes to clean up Dagobah Beach, and he tries to, implement, im, to, he tries to use his quirk in various ways. Sometimes seeing like a green sparkle appear, but really nothing but that green sparkle. Not being able to conjure even the smallest burial of shields. I was gonna say burial. Yeah, I can't. We all know what word I'm trying to say, but anyways, I don't know. English does not. This does not work for me when I'm trying to record, and it's literally the only language I know. So it does not make sense. I completely forget how to speak the one language I fucking know. Anyways, so Deku, yeah, he tries to summon shields, but he only gets like sparkles or whatever. But he goes about cleaning up Dagobah Beach. I'm hoping that's the correct name. I'm literally hoping on everything I love that is the right name, because it's been forever since I watched that anime. But anyways, he goes about cleaning up Dagobah Beach, whatever. And see, in the last time I did this, when I made the What If Deku had an earthquake, I made trash fall onto Deku and him activate his quirk then. And I kind of want to do the same thing, but at the same time it feels like I'm copying that video if I do that. But we're gonna do it anyway. So Deku goes to rip a tire out of this big trash pile, and he didn't realize it was the main support of the trash pile, and it goes to fall on him, and he summons a big ass shield to literally catch the fucking trash. Now this is the first time Deku has got to see, like literally tangibly see the shield, like his barrier. The first time he used it on the sledge villain, he passed out. When he used it as a baby, he can't fucking remember that. When he used it on the sledge villain the second time by accident, it was too small and too fast for him to see it. So he literally never got to see his quirk. This is the first time that he gets to look at it and kind of analyze it for the brief seconds that it is there. Because as soon as he looks at it, sees the pile of fucking trash on top of it, he, scoots out the fucking way, gets like 5 to 3 seconds to look at it before the weight of the trash cracks the fucking shield and it falls. And he's like, that could have been me. I would have died right there. I want to keep recording, but I'm tired. But I'm going to keep recording anyway. Yay, I hate being tired. Like, I'm not even tired. It's just the fact that I know it's so late and I should be asleep. But, anyways. I said I'm not tired, but I can't even keep my fucking eyes open. Anyways. So, he scoots out the fucking way. He gets a couple seconds to look at his burial. What is with that word? Fuck is with that word? He gets a couple seconds to look at his shield or whatever. And he tries to write it down. Like, he tries to draw a quick picture of it as quick as he can, to get like a more idea of what he has to create in his head. That kind of helps allowing him to make not super big shields, but you see that one off by itself, like super small one, not up by his hair, but the one more down towards his feet, the little triangle one off to the side by itself. Not the big one, the small one. Anyways, yeah, that one. He can create shields exactly that big now in any shape, with I want to say with no conch with no struggle, but it is such a fucking struggle just for him to keep it there without disappearing, and to still have it be strong, but it doesn't have a really fucking nice speed to it. Like, he can move it around or whatever, and it's pretty fucking fast. I know it's a short video, whatever, but like I said, it's literally 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. So, the Shadow Master is signing out. I will catch you in the next part. Hopefully, it's not fucking 5 to fucking 6 fucking months. 500 special. Once I get a baseline of what I want to do, if y'all want to give me some ideas, I most likely, no, I'm going to scratch that. Don't even bother giving me ideas, because I want to make sure I at least do 3 to 4 parts of the 500 special. And when I get ideas, when people tend to give me ideas, I tend to do maybe 1 to 2 parts and then scrapping the whole idea, because I have no clue what I want to do with it, because it wasn't my idea to begin with, or I just get bored of it. But anyways, that does not go for what if deku was Jesus Christ. I really like where I left that off. Not where I left it off, but I really liked where it was going, and I feel like it has the potential to be a really good story, as long as I don't fuck it up. Anyways, like I said, Shadow Master signing out. Y'all will catch me in the next video.